just under an hour ago, the Kabul police chief announced that the last of 7 militants who this morning launched a pre-dawn raid on 2 partly constructed houses adjacent to the airport perimeter. They've all been killed, 5 of them shot dead, and 2 of them having exploded suicide vests they were wearing before they could be shot dead.
So at this point, police are saying that this is at an end?
That's correct. That's correct. They're going through the building now, but the airport, which was closed for both incoming and outgoing flights, has reopened, and I think that's probably the best sign that authorities believe that the situation is now under control.
But Jeremy, for a while there, it was a great concern, wasn't it? A 5-storey building that these 7 militants had taken over. Walk us through what happened exactly.
Well, attacks of this nature have become the hallmark of what the Taliban does in Kabul. What they'll do is they'll target usually a partly constructed building of several floors in height. They'll usually release a bomb at the front of it, and they'll storm the building, take up position, and then have a firefight, which is almost always to the death, with the security forces that come to battle them.
And how brazen attack is this being considered in that particular part of Kabul?
Well, I mean, the worrying part is, you touched on this, is its proximity to the airport. And although reports at this stage are that no civilians and no Afghan security forces have been injured or killed in this attack, it's still worrying that that militants can launch such an attack in the heart of the city in an area that some may consider should be better secured.
And really, there's no way of saying, I mean, this could very well happen again, because are there likely to be any changes as a result in the aftermath of this? Any changes as far as security is concerned, particularly around the international airport?
Well, I think it's fair to say that security around the airport will be reviewed, but following similar attacks of this nature, Afghan security forces position several police and sometimes commandos at both the base and on top of partially constructed buildings to prevent attacks happening again.